Hello, my dear apprentices. In this video, we're going to relate multiplications of decimals and multiplications of fractions. All right. Before I begin, I'm going to give you a little reminder that 1 whole equals either 10 over tenths and also can equal 10 tenths. That means that's written as a unit. So now if we look at the whole number again, we have a 2. That 2 can be represented as a fraction as 20 tenths, and it also can be written as a unit, which is 20 tenths. The same process happens with the 3. The 3 can be written as a fraction as 30 tenths, and that will equal, also you can write it as a unit, like 30 tenths. All right, let's get into the meat of this problem, this lesson. Multiply using fraction form and unit form, which is what we're going to be doing soon. Check your answer by counting the decimal places. The first one is done for you. So you can check this one out on your own so you can understand what happens. So here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to convert that decimal into fractions. So that way we can multiply it. So we, like as mentioned before, you know that there are 3 equals 30 tenths or 30 over 10. So the answer for that as a fraction will be 33 over 10 because 3 represents 30 tenths plus the 3 tenths equals 33 tenths. Okay, I hope that is clear. Then the 8 tenths, we can write it as 8 over 10. So far, so good. Excellent. Now, here is when we do the math. We can multiply the denominators first by setting it up. Let me see. Okay, that will be enter equals. So that would be, if you look at the first number, 33 over, let's multiply the denominators. 10 times 10 equals 100. Okay, now we need to multiply the 33 times the other factor, which was, let me write it differently here. I'm gonna go up here. 33 times the 8. So that becomes our multiplication. Now, to assist with this multiplication, this has been written for us as a unit. So those are units. When you see the words, that's what you call units. 33 tenths. So we multiply 8 times 3 equals 24. We carry 2 over to the 10th. And 8 times 3 equals 24 plus 2 equals 26. Okay? So what is 26? Well, 26 what? Since we're using units, we got to multiply 10 times 10. That equals hundredths. So that's going to be 264 hundredths. Let me write that with words. Hundredths. Okay? Now, this is what's going to help us solve this fraction multiplication. We're going to place the equal sign here, and the answer was 264 hundredths. So you place hundredths below, and now that can be simplified because they both can be divided by 100. So let's do that. 200, or it can be a division as well. But we're going to do it as a simplification. 264 hundredths. These two can be divided by 100. Okay, so they both can be divided by 100. Well, what did I do here? Nope. Yes. Okay. When you do this division, then 264 divided by 100 equals 2.64. No, 264 equals, yeah, 2.64. Now, 100 divided by 100 equals 1. As you know that any number, like in this case 264, divided by 1, it's going to yield the same number, which is 2.64. And that, my friends, is the answer for this multiplication between 3.3 times 8 tenths, that equals 2 and 64 hundredths. So notice that we showed the answer in different ways here. We showed the answer in fraction form, we showed the answer in unit form, and now we have the answer as a decimal form. Make sure you rewind this video if you need assistance. If you don't, go ahead and show what you know, my friends. Signing out your coach, Mr. Magno. Finishing this lesson, Module 4, Lesson 18,